So they're top class 3, headed by number 1, Young Hustler, at 7-4 under Tom Jenks. Barton Bank, the odds-on favourite, 7-4 on Adrian Maguire. And then number 3, Over the Deal, the Grand National third, remember, at 12-1, Chris Bonner rides. Thank you, Derek. And Young Hustler, the first to go on from Barton Bank, who went to 2-1 on favourite on the off, and Over the Deal settling in third place. And they've set off a good deal quicker than they went in the preceding race, the staying hurdle. Both Young Hustler and Barton Bank, very free-running types of horses, and they're already 5 or 6 lengths clear of Over the Deal. A very long run to the first fence, the first of 16 fences in this Charlie Hall chase, and it's Young Hustler giving Barton Bank a lead as they approach the first. It's a plain one, and let's see how they jump it. Both jump it pretty well. Over the Deal over in third. The second coming up is an open ditch. It was an open ditch that Barton Bank made that bad mistake at 12 months ago. Young Hustler from Barton Bank. And again, they're jumping solidly and soundly in third. Over the Deal. The water jump is next, and they're going a good gallop. It's Young Hustler by 3 parts of a length to Barton Bank, and then Over the Deal. The last in the back straight is another plain fence, and Young Hustler and Tom Jenks cutting out the donkey work to Barton Bank and Adrian Maguire, and then 6 lengths to Over the Deal and Chris Bonner, last of the trio. The last on the far side on this first circuit, and Barton Bank just brushed through the top of that one as they now prepare to leave the back straight behind them. Young Hustler by a couple of lengths. Young Hustler, winner of this race 12 months ago, having been left clear by the bad blunder of Barton Bank at the 4th last. As they approach that fence now, that offending obstacle, it's number 5 this time round. It'll be 4 out after another circuit. Young Hustler leading Barton Bank to this fence. Over the Deal trying hard to keep up with them in third as they approach this ditch now. And Adrian really asked Barton Bank for a jump there, and the horse came up in great style. They'll really be racing in a circuit's time, however. The pressure will be on then. So they approach the next, number 6, a plain one. Young Hustler on the right, from Barton Bank on the left, barely a half length between them. Over the Deal just nodded on landing in third place. Just gives the impression that that horse going a little bit faster than he'd like as the 2 leaders take the next, and they're pulling further clear of the Grand National third now. Over the Deal, he'll stay on, no doubt about that, at the business end of the race, but at the moment 2 class horses have the legs of him as they jump what will be the last after another circuit. Young Hustler out in front then, a length and a half to Barton Bank, well clear of Over the Deal. Derek Thompson, Young Hustler showing the way at the moment, and Barton Bank jumping soundly.
Both going well within themselves, and I'm glad that Tom Jenks isn't messing about here. They haven't gone too slow. He's made this at a good racing pace, so fast in fact that Over the Deal, who's won first time at the last 2 seasons, can't stay with them at all. They go down the hill, and Young Hustler seems to be going the better. What do you think, Franks, at this stage?
Well, certainly he looks the happier of the 2. Barton Bank hasn't seen him with his ears pricked so far in the race. Maybe once he gets his head in front, things will change. But I would imagine that Adrian Maguire just content to get him jumping. So far, touch wood, just got a bit close to that. He seems to know exactly what he's up to.
Well, Young Hustler's just turning it on as they go down the far side, and Adrian Maguire now looming up the far side as they jump the next. Simon, back to you.
Ultimate open ditch, and the 2 horses took it stride for stride. They're well clear of Over the Deal. The water jump coming up. Young Hustler joined by Barton Bank, and a big jump by Barton Bank on the outside there. They approach the last in the back straight now, which will be 5 from the finish. Still a long way to go. Good 3/4 of a mile left in front of them. And Young Hustler by about a length to Barton Bank. as they approach this 12th fence of the 16. Young Hustler on the right, Barton Bank the outside. Young Hustler shortening up into the fence. Good jump by Barton Bank, who met it spot on the outside and is travelling strongly. Over the Deal is trying hard to get on terms, beginning to stay on in a remote third place. They leave the back straight behind them then. Young Hustler has given a lead to Barton Bank throughout so far. Barton Bank moving with menace, waiting to pounce on this hare, Young Hustler, as they swing left-handed on the bottom turn. 4 left to jump, and it was 12 months ago that these two horses came to this fence, both in with a chance, and it was here that Barton Bank made that mistake. But Young Hustler leads this time round. Barton Bank looming up on the outside. An anxious moment this for Adrian. Maguire coming to take it, and they're safely over. Young Hustler by a half length to Barton Bank, clear of Over the Deal. 3 left to go now. Young Hustler is shaken up. Barton Bank coming there strongly on the left of picture as they approach 3 out. Young Hustler on the right. Barton Bank didn't get too high, but over safely and takes over. The whip is out for Young Hustler, now headed for the first time down towards the second last. Barton Bank a great stride at that one, a big jump, and goes on by 2 lengths, by 3 lengths to Young Hustler, who's flat to the boards in second place. Over the Deal has just jumped the second last. The final fence coming up then. Can Barton Bank put in a clear round? He met it spot on. He's over safely. A slap with the whip is hardly necessary. Young Hustler's a good 6 lengths down in second place and racing up towards the line. A real confidence booster here for Barton Bank. Passes the line to win the Charlie Hall chase. Young Hustler across the post in second, having made the early running, couldn't give the weight away, and in third then Over the Deal, who came home about 20 lengths off the other two. Not a bad.
But here the winner of the Charlie Hall chase, number 2 Barton Bank, 15 to 8 on. Second, number 1 Young Hustler at 7 to 4, and third, number 3 Over the Deal, 14 to 1.